What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action sporting in the red color playing as Hades. His name is Kvoth. His opponent today in the blue color playing as Kronos. His name is Matreiuss. So this is a ladder game. I think this is basically for top 2 on the ladder. So these are some... They played a lot of games. They're going to be... I just picked a selection out from him. Matreiuss trying to play a whole bunch of different gods. So we'll see how it's going to go. I really like Kronos on 6.0 here, and I'm interested to see what Matreiuss's plan is going to be here, because why? There is a big buff that Kronos got on patch 6.0. He got an extra 10% bonus move speed onto his myth units. What does this mean? Well, the big thing that it means is that automaton now move at above 5.0 speed. So they have just gotten a gigantic buff. Automaton are huge for Kronos. Not only that, Behemoth moving at 3.6 speed makes them be a little bit more useful. And what else? Oh, the Satyr at 4.5 speed now instead of very slow down at whatever it is, 4 point something, 4.0 maybe. Probably less than that actually. Satyr are going to be really strong here for Kronos, especially against Greek. So I'm excited to see Matreiuss playing this one. We'll see how he's going to go, if he's got any ideas here. I think if you are going to be going through Leto, you want to be getting an early second town center up. So that does give the Greek player a little bit of breathing room to get their own second town center up, but with the extra favor income you get from having 2 town centers, you can pump automatons out for cheap. You can get your Terma out or Murmillo out or whatever, and you can have a really fun game where that's concerned. Kvoth, on the other hand, he's playing Hades, and Hades has been nerfed. So the big question is, were the Hades nerfs enough? Did they do enough? Did he get hunting dogs here? There's always hunt, my friend, but it's only 1 boar. How many gazelle? Wow. Kvoth, wait, did he get husbandry? He did. Wow. Temple coming up for Kvoth as well. This is wild. You don't see this very often. Husbandry, Hades, just because this map has got very low hunt on it. But okay, anyways, what are we going to see here from Kvoth? So Kvoth slightly nerfed Hades. Is it going to be enough? Are the buffs for Kronos enough to help Kronos be a god you can play at the top level against the top gods? That's what this patch is really about. It's about bringing those bottom gods up a little bit and bringing those top gods down a little bit so that everyone can feel like it's a possibility for them to win in these games. But we'll see how it's going to go. Matreiuss at this point going up through Prometheus, so no Leto shenanigans unfortunately here. As the Katoskopos going to be bashing away at this citizen here. Only does 1.0 damage. It takes a while. It's going to take him a very long time to kill the citizen. So Matreiuss doesn't care. It does turn around and start shanking. And then straight back onto the ball. But yeah, so no cheeky Leto plays here from Matreiuss, unfortunately. I do want to see it. I think that it's strong. I think that it takes... Whenever I say something strong, it takes about 6 months for players to catch on, I think. So we'll have to wait 6 months before we see Kronos Leto coming in. I think the Kronos Leto was actually strong on 5.0 as well. It's just even better. And also Prometheus is, it's very slightly nerfed for Kronos because the Promethean was taken down speed. So it's like 2% slower or something. I don't know. As we do see Kvoth dropping the Sentinels down, walls coming up. Going through Athena very late. Kvoth's build here has been average at best, it seems. As he is going to be under a lot of pressure here to start this game off, as the wall's just coming up everywhere. And Kvoth is known to be one of the Kvoth gets sniped down. Kvoth's known to be one of the better defensive players in this game. He's got a lot of history of holding pretty much everything and putting pressure on as well. As it looks like he's trying to get the resources in to get a town center up. Will he be able to do so is the big question. Never mind, I was lying. He's going for a military academy. Matreiuss, on the other hand, town center is actually coming through here as the game continues along. What's the relic? A Black Lotus is in as well for Matreiuss. That's huge. And Head of Orpheus. Does he have focus? Yes, he does. And it looks like Matreiuss, he wants to be using this this fact that he can go just one military barracks here and make oracles and oracle heroize them every 2 minutes here. Oracle heroes, they're slightly worse than a Mamillo, but they're cheaper. We do see the Chiron getting pushed back here. Enough Oracle heroes are in. I'd love to see these oracles get moved over here to help support this town center going up, as we've got a military barracks getting moved over here. Kvoth, is he sending everything up here? Well, not just yet, but he will be wanting to put a stop to this town center if he can, as Chiron just tries to dart around. He's lost 0.2 speed here, so it's not as easy to get that harass off on those citizens there. As the military barracks is now up, town center will be getting finished up here for Matreiuss, as the secondary valor coming down onto these oracle heroes. They're really strong. They are really strong. They got a little... part of me thinks that it's better to just build Mermillo, but they're still useful. They're still good. It's not bad. Oracle heroes. They're good. I don't know. Archery range coming down for Kvoth. Units retreating back here as well. Hippocon coming forward here to come up, and we'll see if Kvoth here is building an archery range. I'm surprised he doesn't just go for a town center here. What's the plan? The plan has to be go for a gold star, but there's so many gold mines on this map, and he knows it. He sees 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the plan here for Kvoth? As Matreiuss has now got himself a counter barracks, and very smartly making Kara Ballista. He cuts them for some reason. Not sure what that was for. But Kara Ballista is the unit of choice here. I'm not sure if Matreiuss knows that there's hoplites coming for him, but you can basically guarantee that Hades is going to be making hoplites here. So units are starting to move across the map. Matreiuss is actually in front on production here. Another couple of Oracle Scouts going to be getting made as well. That's the Promethean offspring coming through here, searching for stuff to raid. Idle villagers need to get onto that wood there to get started, as we do see the units coming through here. Oracle Hero is going to be taking this fight. Probably just need to sit underneath the town center fire here before taking a fight. There is restoration as well, so you don't want to take a terrible fight here, as it looks like Matreiuss is actually housed at the moment. So the fight here is probably not the worst of ideas, in all honesty, because he's going to lose population and his units are going to pop out immediately. As Kvoth decides he needs to pull back here. And Matreiuss is defended at the moment. Is he getting houses down anywhere? Cheeky little third Valor there onto those Oracle heroes. As the citizens coming back onto his berries over there, turning around, going to be picking off these units nicely. We do see some Terma are coming through here. Matreiuss now finally getting himself those houses up. And we'll see if he's going to be able to hold on. Another mana coming up. Villagers coming over onto this gold mine. He's got the farms. He's got the no, he doesn't have plow, but he does have already that relic. So he basically has plow. You can get that plow at any point here as well. And Matreiuss just playing that defensive game here. Kvoth's got to make things happen. The longer this game goes on, the more economy Matreiuss's second town center is getting for him. We do see Kvoth is now out over onto this. Did he end up getting himself hunting dogs for that? No hunting dogs. He does see the bear. Hunting dogs kind of ends up paying for itself at about... I'm taking a guess on this. It's about 1,000 food, that hunting dogs pays itself off with. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 300. 750, 300. Yeah, it's about 1,050. So it would pay for itself there in a way, as Kvoth here pushing off the gold. The Matreiuss here, he's got a nice army at the moment. Just needs to get himself a little bit more food income. Does he have the plow yet? Still no plow. He is getting it though. Plow is coming in. So that's going to be pushing his food income very much in front here as the units try and push forward. There's a couple of those Oracle heroes in. Citizens on this position do get found though. This is a great raid here. Matreiuss has been very greedy with those villages on that spot without mana next to it. He does have time shift, so no reason to not have time shifted a mana onto that spot there. As all those citizens fall. 3 citizen kills there. That's huge. Citizens over here getting picked off as well as Matreiuss moves up to the top side. That's exactly what Kvoth needed here in this game. Got 4 oracles in that spot. Matreiuss trying to get himself up to the next stage. More farms coming down in the main base here. Would Leto maybe good and choose as that pathway if there's a known god that uses multiple myth units? If it's like if you're playing against, say, Isis, and Isis is going to go for a Nubite, yes. But if you're playing against Zeus and he goes for Centaur, no, because those Centaur are going to snipe your automatons down. Does not work. I've tried it. It's very tough. But Kvoth's still mounting on this position. He's got that restoration remaining here. More military buildings coming up for Matreiuss. Matreiuss can garrison those units into the town center here if he wants to get a little bit more damage. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Popping around onto the other side here. That's another counter barracks coming up to start pumping out some more units here. Restoration does come through for Kvoth as the citizens getting pushed back here. Big fight coming in. Can Kvoth sustain underneath this town center? He does have upgrade advantage over Matreiuss, but Matreiuss has got defender's advantage plus town center fire plus all these Oracle heroes to take out the Minotaur on this spot here. Great micro there from Matreiuss as well as the Terma sniping down those Toxotes on the back here. Remember, Kvoth is going to have some shades coming through here as well, as we do see over here a little bit of a raid onto the main base of Matreiuss. Lots of resources in the bank here for Matreiuss. He's missing out on some production here because he hasn't built all of his military buildings just yet. As Matreiuss does get some nice marker in, trying to snipe down those Toxotes here. As the Minotaur goes down, more units are going to be streaming in here. Kvoth has managed to level the score here. Lots of idle citizen for Matreiuss at the moment. Looks like he's got 6 idle villages there. But Matreiuss is going to be pumping those units out. He could, and he's going to be running out of gold though. This is, like we said, this is the problem. We'll see if he can get over onto this position. No attempt here from Kvoth to get a second town center. There's units popping out to try and defend over here. Matreiuss back up to 99 pop. Kvoth is at 115 still. Farms all around the main base here for Kvoth. And as the villagers moving over onto this location, he's going to have to time shift the mana out over there. Kvoth's going to have to be thinking to go down here, and he already is. He's already over here. This is Kvoth we're talking about. He knows Military Academy getting dropped down there as well. Will Matreiuss be able to hold? He does have the gold over here, so he can retreat away. Oops, sneaky citizens can potentially get around onto that other gold mine, as you do see a mana getting time shifted down here. As the unit's taking the fight over here, that Chiron still very much alive and well here. Can Matreiuss hold on this position is the big question. He's got a lot of those military barracks here onto this gold mine, Does he have himself shaft mine at the moment as well? Could do with getting that upgrade just to get a little bit more income coming through. As the villagers onto this spot, not building villagers out of this town center either, as the army of Matreiuss does dissipate there. But same to Kvoth, he's only at 100 population here, so we'll see how things are going to go, as the army basically has to either sit in this spot and continue trying to take out military buildings, or push over here and take down these citizens, which will then allow Matreiuss to get over onto this gold mine here. So he has to spread out in a way here as more units are going to come in trying to take down the town center. We do see Masons coming through here to try and hold on. As Matreiuss is going to sneak through here and try and get onto that gold mine. He doesn't need any wood for the moment here. As the units popping out, Masons will come in, will help defend this town center for a little bit longer as the units are popping through here, trying to take out the army of Kvoth. As the raids onto this spot, taking down citizens. These citizens have managed to get this location. It could time shift the mana down there to just get a little bit more safety. Kvoth's still pushing. He hasn't gotten a town center. He's still sitting one town center in this game, just trying to put as much pressure as he possibly can here. But the big advantage that Kvoth has got here is he's just got medium upgrades. So he's putting the pressure on the Matreiuss army, just not doing what it needs to do. But now Matreiuss is getting a whole bunch of gold. He's got a whole bunch more military buildings coming down. He's pumping out those Miller beautifully. He manages to keep the town center alive. Over here, the citizens, they are making a little bit of a run forward here onto this spot, but this is going to get spotted very quickly. And Kvoth is a player who's always looking at the minimap, notices that red dot or blue dots moving forward there, and defends nicely. That's the citizen retreating back here for Matreiuss. Over here we do see Matreiuss' citizens getting taken out as he's trying to keep those alive. Is he starting citizens out here? Still not building villages out of this spot here. As the raid's still coming in onto this wood line over here. There's plenty of decent wood lines. You've got this one. You've got this one. Is he going to snipe that citizen? He does get the citizen. Got lots of farms in the main base here to be on as well. So this citizen might go down as well if Matreiuss isn't careful. Matreiuss are losing a lot of economy here at the moment. And Kvoth could probably think about a town center as well very shortly. Whoop. This is sneaky boy. Sneaky, sneaky. It's the army of Kvoth going to come around onto this gold mine over here. Matreiuss here. He's got all the units in. He's got to get himself some upgrades here. Surely he can afford medium infantry. Is Kvoth going to be pulling back? Does have a handful of Hades Shades here, so it's not like that nerf really did all too much as the villagers are going to shank down the citizen, chase that one away. And Matreiuss now will be going to the heroic age. It seems to have an armory. He doesn't have the armory up. Is he building one? Yes, he is. So he's going to go to the next stage. I want to see him go through Hyperion here just because he's got 66 favor in the bank and he can pump out those sages. Just have to bring a whole bunch of villagers over onto wood to make that happen. And that's going to give him the advantage in this fight. If he goes through Rhea here, he's not going to have that big boost of really, really strong unit that comes. You're just going heroic age and you don't really get anything. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to drop 2 temples or get an extra temple down to spam those units out. As cheeky little military barracks down in this position. Mana will end up getting sniped down here by that lone hoplite. How long has he been bashing away here? Very, very difficult life there for that hoplite. Kvoth at this point here, he's on the front pumping units out. He is going through Aphrodite, so it's not a clear-cut case here that Matreiuss is in front right now. But Matreiuss hits Hyperion slightly behind that Aphrodite as well, so he's going to hold off on clicking. He's going to hold off on clicking that chaos for the Nemean Lion there as well, I assume. As the unit's pushing through, Curse gets dropped down. Army for Kvoth still very, very angry, looking for fights here. But we do indeed see the chaos getting dropped down here. These citizens are out in the middle of nowhere. Cheeky little Promethean offspring raids going on to that position. Is the citizen going to be making a run for it here? And Matreiuss, is he making Satyr? Yes, he is. The Satyr coming. Look at how fast this moves. 4.5 speed is no joke. As medium infantry is in. Matreiuss' economy is very, very big now as well. He can get himself immediate irrigation as well if he wants to. Or even a 3rd town center on the back here. As these villagers are going to get the mana up, keep these citizens nice and safe just in case Kvoth tries to suicide onto them. But Kvoth has to pull back here. And while all is going well for Kvoth, he's getting the market up. It looks like he's just going to go straight to the Mythic Age here. So no town centers in this game. Market goes up, buy food, head to the Mythic Age is a fairly common plan for one town center Greek here. So we'll see if that's going to work out for Kvoth as he's pulling back. But this will give Matreiuss even more time to stabilize here. Matreiuss does have himself masons. He does realize that something's coming because he's going to be dropping fortified town centers and more buildings around this town center. The town center is pretty low on HP though, so he's going to have to repair that one back up. More military buildings around the town center is the way to go, but the home town center is going to be open here as well. And I imagine Kvoth, he's already clicked up through Artemis, so ready to put some more pressure on. Matreiuss could go to the Mythic Age as well through Atlas to get himself that Argus to kill off the Chimera there. These Satyr, they just go to town on this. You have to be targeting down the Chiron though. Retreat the Satyr away because he does still die very quickly. The speed doesn't mean anything if you're not going to micro it. Matreiuss still getting more and more buildings up here. He just needs to keep putting buildings, I guess, down. But we see Kontarius raids coming in over there as well, getting a little bit spicy there. How many buildings? I mean, he probably keeps the town center alive, but I doubt all of these military buildings are going to live as well. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not enough. We'll see if this is the place that Kvoth wants to earthquake. Obviously he does, because this pushes through onto this gold mine over here. Matreiuss is trying to get himself to the Mythic Age himself. At the moment, we don't see a market. Yes, we do. Market on the back there. And the Mythic Age is going to come through. Kontarius getting some damage done, but turns around, shanks that. Nice reaction from Kvoth there. Earthquake down. And everything falls. Everything falls. Nice earthquake positioning there from Kvoth. Kind of not hitting those buildings over there as well. So now Matreiuss is in what looks to be a fairly equal spot, but he's going to have Implode. And Implode's going to keep him alive in this game, most likely. But you also don't want to be using it on yourself here, like on your own position. So Matreiuss has to buy his time a little bit. Nice little splash damage there from the Satyr coming in onto that spot. The question is, can Matreiuss hold for the time it takes? As we see the Chimera coming through here. 5.3 speed. Going to be picking off a Citizen. Nice attack there with that one. But Matreiuss is going to have that Argus over there to deal with it. 5.3 speed. I think the Argus moves at like 4.9 speed or something. So if you're not careful, it deals with it very, very simply. As it looks like Kvoth needs to get pushed back here. Meanwhile, still more raids coming down. Right, Matreiuss not controlling the Kontarius here, but we see a town center now finally coming up for Kvoth on that spot there. As Matreiuss here going to pull back at the moment. He does have that Implode. Maybe you should use it on yourself just because you... I don't know. Meanwhile, Atlas is in. Chimera pushed back. 4.92 speed. It's big. You have to use it here. You just have to. Another citizen killed. What was that? Chaos. Why would you not use the chaos on the... Okay, Chimera can take out a... Hero Kontarius can take out a Chimera. And Kvoth is so on it this game. That's another citizen killed. He does pick off all these units though, and Matreiuss survives, but he's lost so many citizens here. Kvoth is now 2 town centers, and he's in a commanding position now. There is an Implode available, so he can pick off a whole bunch of units here. Kvoth's sitting back here for the moment. He's got champion Toxotes, champion Hoplites. His army is very, very strong here. See how we're going to swing around this side. There is this wall up here to take out. Personally, I think you should just implode this here. Just click it here and just take the win on that spot. Okay, killing off villages is an idea, I guess. I don't know about implode. You have to use it on army. It's basically lightning storm. I don't think those villages are... Well, he does pick off all those villages. So basically a locust there in the Mythic Age. See if it's going to be enough for Matreiuss to hold here. Matreiuss pulling back now for the time being. We do see the Hippocon coming in, taking out those Argus, the Arcus as the Argus is going to come through and help out a little bit. One hitting hoplites is a pretty big help here, but these Toxos, 9.1 damage versus 6.6 of those Matreiuss Arcus there. This is not going to be an easy fight for Matreiuss to win, even with some sort of an economic advantage. But he doesn't have an advantage here economically either, because his citizens are all idle at the moment, and it looks like Kvoth here is going to find the advantage. Matreiuss comes through, takes out the Argus. Matreiuss taps out. What a game here from Kvoth. This was incredibly well played. I felt like Matreiuss had the winning position here. I felt like he did. I feel like if he just microed a little bit better with the Satyr, didn't lose all of those citizens to that lone Chimera, just chaos the Chimera, or get a hero Contaris onto it a little bit earlier, I think it was fine here. Use the implode on an army instead. Actually kill that army instead of killing off villagers. And it buys him enough time. He's able to push back. He's going to get some pressure onto the gold. This game gets very, very messy. But well played by Kvoth nonetheless. The pressure here was really insane. If you guys enjoyed it though, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next game.